Some people think that learning phonetics is something you should do when you have an advanced level of English. But the truth is that you need to study phonetics from day one if you really want to make progress. For many non-native speakers, English is not always an easy language to understand or speak. This is because it has more sounds than letters to represent it. There are only 26 letters in the English alphabet, but more than 40 phonemes or sounds when we speak. A phoneme is basically a sound that you make when you speak, like the vowels and the consonants in your own language. So, only 26 letters to represent more than 40 phonemes. That means you need to repeat and use the same letters to represent different sounds or phonemes very frequently. Also, you know that sometimes the same word can be pronounced in different ways. For example, you would say, I read books, or I read a book yesterday. The spelling of the word R-E-A-D is the same in both cases, but the pronunciation is different. In the first case, it's read, and in the second case, read. Why? Well, there is no clear explanation for that, but if you want to learn English pronunciation so you can read, write, speak and understand the language properly, you need to start learning the system of regular patterns, and then, when you know them well, you need to learn the irregularities. But what is a pattern? A pattern is a repeated set of letters that is pronounced the same way in most cases. For example, the pattern made up of E plus A and pronounced E. Like, for example, see, please, read. But before we learn patterns, we need to learn the sounds or phonemes of the English language and the symbols used to represent them. In Unit number 1, we learned the schwa, remember? It was this sound. Now, let's make that sound longer. So now, what is interesting about this vowel sound and the reason why it's difficult to find common patterns in the pronunciation of it is that you can find it in many different letter combinations in words with very different spellings. For example, work, work, work. Girl, girl, girl. Turn, turn, turn. weren't, weren't, weren't. Mastering this vowel sound can really make a difference when you speak English. Let's see how it sounds when you put it together with all 23 consonant sounds. Again, only concentrate on the symbol that represents the long schwa and the way it sounds. In future units, we will learn the consonant sounds and the corresponding phonetic symbols. About. Girl. About. Girl. Per. Ter. Cur. Bur. Der. Jur. Sir. Z. Je. Sure. Me. Ne. Le. Fur. Chur. The. Fur. R. Her. Ger. Ver. Yer. Were.